Hello again. Today we're going to be graphing polynomial functions. All right, so let's say I have f of x equals negative x to the fourth plus 2x squared plus 3. So I'm going to make a table of values, and I'm going to fill that in with some values. So here will be the x's, and these will be the f of x's. So I'm going to pick some values to plug in here, and I'm going to pick -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And I'll plug these into this function to see what I get. So first I'll do -3 to the fourth plus 2 times -3 squared plus 3. Well, -3 times -3 times -3 times -3, that's positive 81, but there's a negative sign here, so this will be negative 81. Here I have -3 squared, so that's 9. 9 times positive 2 is 18 plus 3. Well, -81 plus 18 is -63 plus 3 equals -60. So I'll write -60 here. So now we'll do the same process for -2. So it's -2 to the fourth plus 2 times -2 squared plus 3. Well, -2 to the fourth power is -2 times -2 times -2 times -2, and that's positive 16, but there's a negative out front, so it'll be -16. Now I have to do the -2 to the second power, so it's -2 times -2. That's positive 4 times 2. Positive 4 times 2 is 8, so it's plus 8 plus 3. Well, -16 plus 8 is -8 plus 3, which is -5. Now let's do it for x is -1. So -1 to the fourth power plus 2 times -1 squared plus 3. Well, -1 to the fourth power is positive 1, but there's a negative out front, so it's -1. Now, -1 squared is -1 times -1, which is positive 1. Positive 1 times 2 is 2, so it's a plus 2, plus 3. So -1 plus 2 is 1, plus 3 is 4. Now let's solve the function when x is 0. So it'll be -0 to the fourth power plus 2 times 0 squared plus 3. Well, 0 to the fourth power is 0. -0 is 0, so it's 0. And then 0 squared is 0. 0 times 2 is 0. Plus 3. So 0 plus 0 plus 3 is just 3. Now let's solve the function for x is 1. So it's -1 to the fourth power plus 2 times 1 squared plus 3. Well, 1 to the fourth power is 1, but it's negative, so it's -1. 1 squared is still just 1. 1 times 2 is 2 plus 3. Well, -1 plus 2 is 1 plus 3 is 4. All right, let's solve for x is 2. So it'll be -2 to the fourth power plus 2 times 2 squared plus 3. Well, 2 to the 4th power is 16, but there's a negative out front, so it's negative 16. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. And then we got plus 3 there. Well, negative 16 plus 8 is negative 8 plus 3. Negative 8 plus 3 is negative 5. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Do you see the pattern? If the 3 is in the middle, then I notice it's 4, negative 5. Well, here I got 4, negative 5. I'm going to guess that the next answer is negative 60. But just to be sure, let's plug it in to see. So, negative 3 to the 4th power plus 2 times 3 squared plus 3. Well, 3 to the 4th power is 81, but it's negative. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2 is 18 plus 3. Well, negative 81 plus 18 is negative 63 plus 3 is negative 60. Now let's graph this. So when x is negative 3, y is negative 60. Well, that's way off the chart. All right, so that's not going to fit on our graph, but we can start here. When x is negative 2, y is negative 5. When x is negative 2, y is negative 5. When x is negative 1, y is positive 4. When x is 0, y is 3. When x is 1, y is 4. And when x is 2, y is negative 5. So the way we graph this is we always start at your point that is furthest to the left, and we connect the dots. And then you put arrows at the end of the graph to show that it goes on forever. And that's how you graph a polynomial function using a table of values.